Okay, hello. This is a review for the Chinese board which enables Bluetooth to your speakers. So idea is I wanted to revive the speakers. I bought expensive speakers as a substitution. And here I made a prototype with very cheap speaker. So it's just a basic speaker, 3 watts, 4 ohms. I hooked this up like plus plus minus minus. Here's engravement, and here we have the soldering pads for this, and it has a little antenna. So this board is supposed to be handy when you want to turn your old computer speakers into something useful that you can play music over the phone. So, and I'm gonna tell you why you will not use it, because this is a bullshit. So I will try to file the claim for that on Aliexpress, and I don't believe something will happen, but anyway, I want to warn you from buying this stuff, because this is how e-waste gonna happen in your home. So let's try to test it. So this is the power supply unit. It's digests a range of voltage from, I guess, 10 till 30 or what. Okay, let it be 11. Doesn't matter actually, voltage here. It's wide input voltage. And here's linkages, you see, very intuitive and clearly understood. So it has Bluetooth. So let's try to power it on. So first of all, let's power this off. Imagine you already assembled your speakers, and you're gonna power them on with your DC network at home or whatever, or just any other power supply. Okay, power on. And now something crooked happens.
Bluetooth mode.
So
the Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
this is super loud. My eardrums is just burning from that. Maybe here you will get volume regulation on video and it will be suppressed. But this is so loud that these speakers are just shaking like crazy. So there is no functionality here to suppress this stuff. So just a female voice yells that some stuff I don't even understand. I just understood successfully connected. Maybe rest was on Chinese, so I didn't get it. I don't know. So this is somewhere hardwired into the memory. This is not advertised. So this board comes without advertisement that this will be helpful voice telling you it's connected or whatever. And let me do it again and try to see this. I just power this off. Power off. Okay, off. Then on. And just maybe you will see it's just literally shaking. Here.
Bluetooth mode. Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Voltmeter shows it gives just very abnormal voltage on speakers. And imagine yourself powering on this stuff in your silent night room, whereas the family already sleeping and having rest or whatever, and you want to have a music, and it just screams at you that this is successfully connected. My God, of course. It shows already here that this is connected. Why you double this stuff on the speakers? I want just music, nothing else. Why not to play just simple ding song or something like that? Or even nothing at all. So, because I know it from the phone that this is connected. The Bluetooth protocol actually implies that it shows connected it or some has issues with connection. Well, you may say that I have big volume on my phone, but it's actually minimal. See, it's minimal. Whenever I try to play a song, let's try to play something whatever, it doesn't matter. So actually exception range is quite good for the Bluetooth. Now I have a silent voice volume here. Can make it louder, of course. You don't have any means to regulate here anything. So volume down. Okay, you're chilling, you're having rest, and now what you do, you end up listening and you decide to turn it off.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
And it's just bang again, yelling at you that this is connected or disconnected. Fucking motherfucker, why you disconnected me? Now connecting again in the night room and somebody's sleeping or whatever, trying to hook it up from the Bluetooth. Where's the settings? My god, here's the settings. Here is the name it advertises, like HWBT. Let's try to connect it.
Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Oh my god. Actually, I have ear pain from this loud voice. And there's no way to suppress this bullshit. Maybe you will desolder or solder some data pads here. Why not to do this? So somebody can just solder it and just shut it off. I don't know. It was not advertised. This behavior was not advertised. So if you are planning to buy this board, think twice what you get after this. You will get screaming speakers at each connect or disconnect. And this is what I don't like. I just want speakers. I don't want any helpers like Siri or another bullshit telling you it's connected, disconnected, or battery low. Okay, that's the problem. If you decided to buy it, so here's some tips how it works about power. So in a standby mode, it draws 0. Of course, it's not 0, it draws something, but this meter doesn't detect it. So it actually draws something. Whenever voltage falls, like 9 or so, it will be telling you again in this crazy loud voice that battery low! You are listening music, your battery just really getting low, and it's screaming at you that this battery low. I don't know how to simulate this battery low. Okay, if you give less power, it eats less. Interesting stuff. So whenever you feed it with, let's say, 9 volts, it draws just 0.009 watts. Really, really low amount, really. But whenever you get voltage a little bit higher, I just suppress the volume so you will hear me a little bit higher, let's say 10 volts, it draws more power. So it can be fed with bigger amount of voltage, it draws a little bit more power in that case. So over 16, there is a problem over 16, but actually it was advertised it can be fed with bigger voltage without problems. So 16 and higher, you will get squeaky voice. So no more than 16. Well, if you give 13, it eats 1 watt of energy. If you give it less, it eats less. So this is how. Okay, 5 volts can be used 5 volts. Okay, less than 5 volts there will be issues. So, conclusion, from 5 volts until 16 volts. Again, this is not advertised. There are much more bigger voltage advertised. I have network more than 16 actually, so that's it. Let's disconnect. You already know what's gonna happen. Forget this device.
The broadcast device is ready to pair.
I didn't get a word from that. It's just screaming. I'm afraid to link another speakers because I can burn them. They're more expensive than this stuff. So very, very unrecommended. Don't buy. Goodbye.